Okay, there's a few different ways to do a provisional cast on. I'm going to show you my favorite because it's easy and relatively foolproof. First you're going to need a crochet hook and some extra yarn. And then you're just going to make a crochet chain. If you don't know how to make a crochet chain, there are many videos on YouTube that can help you. Oops. I'm not going to make this super long. Okay. So now you have this nice crochet chain. And if you look in the back, you can see there's sort of a spine, sort of a line of bumps. The goal is to knit your stitches into those bumps. If you mess up and you knit into a different part, it's really not the end of the world. It will make it about 2 seconds longer to undo, but really not a big deal. So you're going to ignore the stuff at the very end because it tends to be kind of wonky. You're going to find a bump, stick your needle in, take the yarn that you actually want to use for the project, wrap it around, and pull it through. And then you're going to find the next bump, which is hiding right here. Wrap it around, pull it through. And you're just going to keep doing that until you've got enough stitches. Let's see. 7, we'll do a few more. Okay, so now you have the stitches you need on the needle. And you can just work off them like you would normally. I'm knitting backwards because I'm weird, but you don't have to do that. Alright, well, you get the idea, and I'll come back in a little bit and show you how to undo the bind off, or the cast on. Okay, so now we are at the end of our work, and we want to pick up these live stitches from the beginning again. Now, if you did it just right, and you picked up all the little bumps and not any of the other parts, this should unzip really easily. So you're going to want to just undo the end of the crochet chain. Uh-oh, mine's yarn's a little fuzzy, so that makes it a little tougher. There we go. And you can just pull it. And oh my god, there's a stitch. You probably want to pick them up as you go, because you don't want to lose track of them. Now, if you messed up and you didn't knit your stitch into the right part of the crochet chain, it's really not a big deal. You just have to cut the other yarn away with a little pair of scissors. Or sometimes you can even just pull it through the loop. It's not as easy and beautiful, but it works just fine. It's actually rare that I manage to get them all in the right hole. As you can see, this one is still stuck there. Here we go. Hooray! Beautiful live stitches ready to knit. When you work into them, you might want to just double check and make sure that they're oriented on the needle correctly, because it's easy to pick them up like twisted. So yeah, you want them to look like that. The front leg forward, for lack of a better term. And this first stitch is a little goofy, but that is fine. Yay!